What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. Latest chapter of Shokugeki no Soma, also known as Food Wars, came out yesterday, and we gotta talk about this because they wasted a previous chapter, which I didn't talk about because it was a waste, wasn't even worth it, but we're gonna get into it today. So, everybody tried Cyber's food. They loved it. Cyber Asahi, oh, its food's so great. It even made Bookmaster want to try it, and she did the what is it called? I think it's called the stripping. That happened. Everybody in the audience kind of just clothes flew off. Luckily, everybody was prepared. They had like towels and robes and stuff for people. It was wild. It looked like Cyber, hands down, had the defining dish that's never been seen before. Until Yukihira popped up. Now, before it was even Yukihira's turn, the previous week's chapter, or was it previous weeks or 2 weeks ago? No, it was 1 week. Erina's dad popped in. If y'all don't know, Bookmaster's Erina's mom. So Erina's dad came in, and we got a little backstory on why he's the way he is and kind of why mom's the way she is. Which, with the backstory, you could see why Erina's dad, Mr. Nakiri is what I'm going to call him. Not Grandpa Nakiri, because that's a whole nother thing. But you can see why Erina's dad did what he did. He watched two people he admired, respected, and loved. He watched them as they were like prodigies to the food world. He watched the food world devour their souls and turn them into shells of who they were. Husk, if you will. So in his mind, this program he was creating was going to save other people like them. And I can't fault him for that. It was a great idea. Stripped away people's freedom, but great idea. And yeah, it would have prevented things like that from happening again. Now it was a waste of a chapter because we're in the middle of a competition. I want to see what Yukihira cooked. Don't make me wait another week. We ain't having that. We off that, Holmes. No fillers. We don't got time for that. This week, Yukihira presented, and this felt like it was a short chapter. You could have gave this to us last week. You BSing us, and I see through it. So, okay, hold on. Sorry, text popped up. So, anyways, like I was saying before, you could have gave it to us last week. I'm calling a spade when I see a spade. Now, this week, Yukihira delivers his dish, and he crammed all 5 cuisines that he was supposed to make. What was it like? French, Indian, Japanese, some other stuff. He crammed everything into one dish, and everybody was like, what could he have made in such a short amount of time? It has to be some hodgepodge dish that could never fit for Blue. And they were kind of right. When they opened up the dish, it was fried rice. Fried rice. But what he did was the meat he used, the rice he used, the broth that it was cooked in, it all encompassed every element of every cuisine. It was so complex, but it all flowed so well. It was like the Nile River flowing up instead of flowing down. It was that intense. And even though originally the judge didn't want to try it because Cyber's dish was so good, they wanted to go home with the taste of that on their tongue. Once they tasted some of Yukihira's dish, they couldn't stop shoveling it down. And now Yukihira asked Bookmaster, hey, yo, you tried his dish. Try my dish. Let's see how they kind of stack up. And Bookmaster's like, why? Why should I even need to try your dish? First of all, Bookmaster, disrespectful. You're going to try one person's dish. You damn sure going to try the other's dish. You ain't about to play no favoritism. That's not what Blue's about either. We ain't having that. I will hop in that manga and throw these good hands on you. Know what I'm saying? Wop, wop, wop. You don't want that, Bookmaster. Do your job. That's all I'm saying. Do your job. You've been favoring these dark chefs all competition long. You ain't about to screw my man Yukihira over. And you know what's a nice touch? They showed some of the students that didn't participate in Blue, like Hayama, who had the superpower of like smell. I forgot what he called it. Mimasaka, who had the perfect trace. They both decided not to participate because Yukihira's there. Yukihira, to see even these two admitted it. They're great chefs, but these two admitted that for their generation, Yukihira is the general and he is leading the charge. So with him competing, there was no need for them to even compete because they know who will win. And that's high praise coming from Hayama, who once upon a time looked down on Yukihira. So yeah, the judges tried his dish. They haven't made a decision yet. Bookmaster has to try it. I'm guessing that's coming next week. If I had to make a prediction, next week Bookmaster tries it. Yukihira did leave off saying he made the dish with memories of his mom, who we have yet to meet. So Bookmaster tries it, gets flooded with memories, strips the whole crowd, might have a conversation with Erina. No decision will be made next week. We won't find out the winner because they're going to stretch this out because after the winner's decided, it's probably going to be one more chapter, which is a wrap-up, and then that's going to end. So, yeah, they're going to stretch this out. The winner will be decided in 2 weeks. In 2 chapters that come out, the next 2 chapters, that's when the winner will be decided, not next chapter. I don't know how this is going. They're going to stretch this out and milk this for all it's worth. And then I guess they still got to fight Erina too, so. Or maybe. I don't know if she forfeited. I don't think she did. So we'll see how that all shakes down. But I had to get that off my chest. Last week's chapter was some BS. I didn't want a backstory. Felt like a filler. Don't do that to me in the middle of a competition. That's so disrespectful. But how did y'all feel about the latest chapter of Shokugeki no Soma? Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Do all that social media jazz, because my videos, oh, I don't have the fire. I'm sorry. But my videos are fire. That's just what it is. Hang tight.